Electoral Commissioner or one of the two or three
which we are witnessing in Ekiti stemmed out of the fact that the Commission had strengthened its, first and foremost, its relationship with all the major stakeholders in elections. We hold regular meetings with all the stakeholders, the political parties especially. We encourage them to even talk to themselves by taking active interest in the activities of their Inter-Party Advisory Committee, IPAC. The same thing with the press. We hold regular meetings with the civil society organizations on a quarterly basis too. And here we are able to really tell the whole world that at least the Commission, at least since our inception in November 2015, means very well for the country. We said it and we keep on saying it. Only votes will determine the outcome of elections, and only votes will determine who wins an election. We are very lucky in Ekiti. That was something most of you did not know. That statement would have been very bold and clear if it had run to an inconclusive level. We had a lot of cancellations, which is something which should concern all of us too. There were so many cancellations in Ekiti, and it was just slightly less than the margin of vote, which made the vote, at least which made the election very conclusive. But one thing we keep on saying, and which we are repeating loud and clear, is that in any part of the country, in any election that is conducted by this commission, only the votes of the people will count. We safeguarded and respected the vote jealously. Some of the things we're not going to tell you, but we made sure that at least the vote of the average Ekiti person was respected, and we made sure that it counted and it mattered in the determination of the outcome of that election. The remaining is history now. But as Clem said, for any election there are always lessons to learn. We are not going to keep on beating our chests and then slip off and then believe that there are nothing, that everything went right. We want to say that whatever shortcomings we had in Ekiti will be injected into the preparations for Osun, which is just slightly 2 months away from today. So let us talk about Ekiti. We've thanked all that are concerned. The journalists, they were very much there. But the beauty of Ekiti was that we ensured for the very first time that the punctuality index was highly elevated. Apart from people that did not send in reports, we had more than 98% of our workers and up workers at least at their stations by 8 o'clock. This is something which we want to really dwell upon and make sure we perfect. Logistics should never be our problems in the country again. In a place where we have, that's the way we look at it, in a country where we have WAEC conducting elections in every nook and corner of this country for about 30 days, at times 2 papers in a day, and they don't have issues with lateness, I think this is something which is doable, and that is the way in which we approached this particular election, and that's the way we are going to move forward in approaching elections. We went extensively to form partnership with a whole lot of people. We agree that this is something that involves quite a large number of people and quite a large number of, when we talk about the spectra of people that are involved too, partisan and non-partisan, the transport workers union that we engaged were divided along party lines, but there were people who could not do away with. But we found a way of making sure that they came on board and then do things according to our dictates in Ekiti. One major issue which all of us, both or domestic observers and foreign observers have, even the commission have really agreed upon, which really colored the Ekiti election, was this issue of, what do we call it, vote buying.
Buy and see.
See and buy, vote buying, stock exchange. It had so many names. Prepaid, postpaid.
Is that how you got yours?
It had a lot of names, but it is not funny at all. It is very easy. It was easy for us to see the effect. But those of us who are in Ekiti, right from Tuesday, saw the build-up to what happened. There was free fuel being donated, being given by both parties. We didn't talk. All the motorcyclists went around. On the right-hand side, it belonged to one party. The other side belonged to the other party. It was a build-up. So the market was rising right from the first day of the week of election. And even observation showed that it always starts from the primaries of these political parties. Money is beginning to play a significant and damaging role, at least in an electoral process. That was the end product that you are saying. Right from the beginning, we believe that we should try and find a way of deporting money from this process. It's a menace. It's been there all over time, but now that people cannot start ballot boxes again because they are sure we'll come back and redo it, they are now going down to the polling booth to canvass for the sale and purchase of votes. I did say day before yesterday that there is nothing like vote buying without vote selling. There must be a seller before you talk about a buyer. That is what a market will be. So if you are talking about the